Let us talk about this particular plant with such a pretty flowers which look star-shaped, and this is called scientifically as Calotropis. Um, uh, Calotropis has got, I find, the three different species, but this one can be identified as Calotropis gigantea. For the features that I find, this corolla or the petals are longer enough, whereas in Calotropis procera is round and not so much compact or relaxed, you can see. And this is Calotropis gigantea. And as you can see here, well, I'm Dr.Sas.Biswas, teacher of dendrology in Dr. PG Institute of Dehradun, India. And as you can see here, this particular shrub grows about 6 feet tall. You can just see here as I move my camera, this goes beyond my height and it is going up and up. Whereas the other two species, Asia and Procera, they are smaller in height. Besides, this makes a very interesting botanical curiosity when we see its this particular part, and where it forms a gynostogium with its stamens and the pistils. It is united, making one structure. And here, right at the tip of my finger, this is called corona, not the corona virus type. So it decorates it here and looks like a corona for some headgear. And just at this tip here, that I cannot do without taking the material to my lab, and there we'll find the pollens, which have got the double pollens, and you can see there are two suspensor, two pollen grains. We call it pollinarium, which makes one of the most important characteristic feature of Calotropis, or you can see under Asclepias dioici, and both the sides of the pollens with a suspensor hang upon the insects, and those come to pollinate it. You can just see here, and its fruit is a follicular fruit that you can see here. I'm holding as a pot, and it opens only from one suture, and when it becomes mature, there are hundreds of gomos. Let me bring my camera closer to it. You can just see under here, there are hundreds of the comoses. I just take in my hand, and you'll find they're all flying off from my hand. So you just see here, look at here, this is how it is. It's going away and for the dispersal, and this is what is left here, the placenta, you can say, and on which they are arranged, and this is the follicle which has emptied with few comoses which act like, I can say, the parachutes, and as I leave it here, there it will go down. I must tell you, this has got the medicinal importance also. What I gathered, it has got the latex, which has got also medicinal value, but at the same time, it has got glycosides, which can arrest one's respiration if it is taken from there. But the leaf, wanted to know that if you take a few leaves, and it is mentioned that if you put under your sole of the feet and then wear the shoes, so after a few hours it can reduce your sugar level. That means it's a kind of a, I don't know what is this traditional, from the traditional knowledge this has been gathered, but the leaf which is glaucous below and greenish with the latex that you can see here. This makes one of the most important component, and there is a particular butterfly that lives its life on this particular species of Asclepiaceae. Perhaps it's a monarch butterfly, and it is because of the latex, the predators keep off them. So that's how, if I take my camera around, you can see many of them are growing. Let me go closer to one. There is one which is a white flower too, and the white flower is also a kind of a, I'll call it a kind of a variety or subspecies, but that is also gigantea. It grows very tall. There are some shrubs of this species which have grown as tall as 10 feet. Now I'm coming closer to the where there you can find, look at this one, pretty tall, and here is the white one that about which I just now told to you. Look at this, and it's a venerated one also. It is said the white flowers is a loving flower of Ganesha, whereas Shiva also likes his garland. So in many of the temples, these flowers are plucked, is tuned into a kind of garland. But the other colors also, the mauve colors also very much like. I don't find much of the difference. You can see here pot, and if I open this pot here, I've opened it, split it, you can see the latex, and inside that is placenta with hundreds of tender sheets. Let me remove the cover of this, and you can see here the full of latex. So if it is not this stuff, this can also grow very tall, but I don't find any butterfly laying eggs or visiting. I can see the ants and others. So this is what it looks like. It can make a very good entry, particularly for the protection of the monarch butterfly, which lays eggs here, and the plant grows tall and tall. It decorates, and I find in Dehradun, particularly in a colony named Nektaviyar, where I'm my house. This is from Bengaluru I'm speaking. There, almost every house has got one plant grown just on the left side of the entry of the house, and it is said that it cuts off the vermin, or जिसे कहते हैं हिंदी में नजर ना लगे, that is what is done out of it. So this is what I will speak in short about this.